Hello my beautiful and lovely gamers, my name is Jonal. If my voice sounds a little bit weird, it's because I am quite sick. Hooray! Welcome to Norway. Now, today we're talking about a little bit more of a secret. It's more of the few unknown techniques that is of Genji. And this one, the animation cancels, that again, I don't see that many people talk about or explain. The guys decided to make a short video talking about it. This was supposed to be uploaded like way before Christmas. But for some reason, I made the video, I rendered the video, and somehow managed to delete the video while I was mass producing others. So we're doing it now instead. Now this is, just right before we start again, I need to get the plugs out of the way. Like always, I stream on Twitch, I'll link that down in the description. I haven't started streaming for this year yet. I just have to wait until I'm done with some stuff, then I'm going to start again. Normally I will be streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On top of that, if you're willing to hire me as a private coach, you want to improve, it doesn't matter your rank, if you're GM or bronze, if you play on a team or not, PC or console, doesn't matter, hit me up on our Discord server. It's 50 euros for a 2-hour session and we can set something up. Now, with no further ado, it's a really simple animation cancel. Essentially what you do is that you will use the walls to cancel the animations. So normally, beforehand, way back in Overwatch, Genji could right-click melee and he could spam that because you could cancel the melee animation with your right-click or your secondary fire. And that was something that you could do, you could just spam it, essentially. Now, they changed that because Blizzard said something about this not being how the game was intended to play. So now you can no longer cancel your animation, your melee animations, with something like an alternative fire or a general fire mode. It's quite frustrating, especially for Genji. So what you can do instead is you will right-click melee, and then you start your wall climb. So if you're next to a wall, you can right-click melee, wall climb. So you look a little bit to, for example, in my example, there's a wall to my left. So I'll look to the left onto the wall, and then right after I can do it again. So I can right-click melee, look to the left, wall climb for a second, then right-click melee again. And this will do that I won't be caught in the animation of my melee, but I will be able to execute it. Doing that, I will not have to be caught on open, because that's one of the problems with melee. If you spam melee, if you use melee wrongly on Genji, you're being vulnerable because it's problem with getting your dash off fast enough, getting your deflect off fast enough, because you still have to wait for the animation to be done before you can pop those abilities. And that leaves you vulnerable. Also, it's a slow way of doing your DPS. So, however, if there's a wall next to you and you have the mechanical skill, notice that this is for the Genji players that actually are very comfortable with him, that is pretty good at him, and that is comfortable playing him. If you're not that high ranked, if you're not that comfortable with the mechanics of him, this is not something that you should be trying to do, just because you have to look to the wall climb, then flick back onto your target, and then be able to do shots. If you miss the next right click, for example, you can right click melee, wall climb, and then you can dash through the guy, right? If you miss the dash because you did the melee cancel, it's no longer worth it. Then you should maybe just right click dash them, then rotate in melee. So that is really the animation cancel. It's a small thing, it's not a very big thing, but it's a thing that if you're really good at Genji or you want to be really good at Genji, it's one of those things that's really nice to have on the side of your mind, and also something that you maybe want to sit down and practice on, go into practice range, practice this a little bit, because it's something that can come in very much, especially if you're fighting aggressively up close and personal. That's really all for me today. I hope you guys have a lovely gaming experience. Always, guys, my name has been Joel. You guys stay positive, and as always, keep the enemy in your crosshair.